Hey, welcome to Mac and Zach Save the World. We're fucking shit-faced right now, so we're gonna
welcome. This is a new episode. This isn't the one after 3 Ninjas Kickback. This is a new one, and we drunk, we happy, we good.
Fucking shut up, dude.
Why we always talk like this?
We just got done recording 3 Ninjas Kickback.
We're not actually fucked up. We're straight. We're just acting like we're drunk.
I can't speak for Mitchell, but
You want to take another shot?
Trying so hard to stay focused right now.
Let's take a shot.
You want to?
How much more do you have left of yours?
I don't know.
It's all gone.
No, I have a little under half of a bottle. So I'm good.
Oh, yeah, I remember because we drank that whole thing while we were there. Well, you fucking kept going.
Yeah, but that was two of us.
This is still two of us.
I don't know if we said it. I don't know if we said it, but we're not together on this.
No, we did not.
The last podcast or this one. So
yeah,
we're alone.
Fuck! I almost spilled my shot. Ready? You ready to take another one?
Yep.
This is a new podcast. We're gonna talk about some things. We're gonna take a shot right now in 3, 2, 1, drink. Long wingers.
Oh yeah.
Oh. So I downloaded like a lot of fucking Chariot songs. Well, they're old shit. Brings me back like the unsung EP. I can't even say it. Unsung EP.
Yeah. They were like my favorite hardcore band for a while. I guess they still are kind of, but they're not around anymore.
So what do you think of like his, 68 or 69?
I mean, I think it's fun. I don't like it nearly as much as I like the
It kind of sounds like his stuff, though. Like, I mean, it's got some screaming in it. I saw like their video where it's just him and the drummer.
Yeah, it's very influenced by like Nirvana and stuff. It really does. Like, if you have heard Nirvana, it's kind of
like a Talk to the Hand.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like maybe they're ripping him off too much, but yeah.
Really? Because he's got screaming in it, so I didn't really.
Yeah, that's fine. Nirvana had some screaming in it every once in a while.
Nirvana's fine. I mean, Nirvana's some nice kids. They're
good kids. I mean,
Michael Jackson. I mean, he touched some kids, but it's Michael Jackson. Come on,
he's touched children, but it's Michael Jackson. It's Michael Jackson.
So, we just watched Kickback. We're going to talk about some things because we have a lot to talk about.
So what's on the agenda, brother?
So I got a few things. The first thing I want to talk about is I just saw that we're going to have like a new person rebooting Resident Evil. And I'm kind of excited about it because these Resident Evil movies that have been coming out were total shit. And every single one that came out, the CGI got worse and worse. And they kept trying to like, you know what, let's take this game and fucking add to it. And let's take the next game and then add to the new movie. And none of it fucking makes sense. So now this new one's coming out. And I hope they fucking trash can everything and fucking go with how it's supposed to fucking be. Yeah. If not, then it's just going to be fucked the whole way.
The only thing I remember in the original, they basically said that it's shit that's happening while they're in the mansion. So it's not taking place in the mansion and what they're doing. It's happening simultaneously with the game. So they're in the Umbrella Lab when they're not in the Umbrella Lab, and that's the only one I've seen. What'd you do?
I fucking knocked my spit guard off. I fucking did like a Wong Chong karate chop from 3 Ninjas and fucking knocked it off.
It's not a spit guard, dude. It's a pop filter.
It fucking collects my spit, and then I suck it up, and then it sucks on my cock.
It stops the pop, 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 so that it doesn't like break the audio.
I just need to update my shit, dude. I don't even have a stand for it. It's just sitting here on a box.
Yeah, I don't even use a pop filter at this point. I got just like a mesh thing to put over the mic.
You got like a fucking soft foam thing so you can suck on it like a soft cock.
Exactly, motherfucker.
I need to get one of those. How'd you get that? Where'd you get that?
I just bought it off Amazon. It was like $8. But
really?
It was really like hard to get on. It was like tight. It was like putting your dick in an unfucked giny.
Okay.
It was like, you're pulling it on the microphone, and it kind of ripped a little bit, but I was able to not fuck it up too bad.
All right, go ahead and continue with what you were saying. I'm so fucking messed up.
What was I saying?
You were talking about how they were going, like how it wasn't based on the mansion. They were doing some other shit.
Yeah, it simultaneously took place down in the Umbrella facility while they were around in the mansion, and then the movie ends before they get down to the Umbrella facility.
Except what?
Go ahead. Except the Umbrella facility looks nothing like it did in the game.
Right. And it's funny because I remember when Resident Evil 7 came out, or before, excuse me, before they were talking about how they were going to do like one of those mercenaries mode things, and they were going to have fucking Alex from the movies. Remember that? Remember how we saw like they were going to have like all these people come back, but in like mercenaries mode. But I have not seen a mercenaries mode yet, and I don't even think it would make sense if they even did a mercenaries mode for Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, maybe it's going to be part of the new free download that comes out that's more story with Chris and everything. Maybe it'll be like an extra or something.
I still don't even think it would make sense. It would be kind of stupid if they did that.
I mean, it never really makes sense to have a mercenaries mode in any of the games. It's just like, oh, all of a sudden they're back at the place that they had to leave before it blew up. You know, it just kind of takes place outside. It just kind of takes place outside the reality of the games. Like,
it's like they're blown up and then they're not blown up.
Yeah, because at the end of part 2,
what's getting blown up here? What's getting blown up here? I'm kind of confused.
Remember at the end of part 2, they blow up the whole city, but there's still a mode where you can still walk around and everything. It doesn't really fit into the plot, but it's just kind of an extra thing. So I'm trying so fucking hard to make sense right now, and I don't know if I am.
You are. Just keep focusing. Focus. Okay. What is that from? What album is that from? Focus.
That's Heavy Lolo.
Oh my god, I haven't listened to that in a minute. In a New York minute.
Turtle Nipple and the Toxic Shock.
Hell yeah. But anyway,
I love that. I hated that album when it came out, but I like it. It grew on me.
Because it's stupid?
Yeah, pretty much.
But anyway, like, I know that they're supposed to be remaking Resident Evil 2. Do you think that'll be at E3?
Hopefully.
It's funny because they said that fucking, what was it, spring, they were supposed to release the next DLC for Resident Evil 7 with Chris, and they haven't done shit yet. And I showed you that thing where they pushed it back, but they haven't announced anything yet, so it's kind of fucked. So I don't know if they're going to release like that for E3, or if they're going to release like, because I know they're apparently working on Resident Evil 8 now.
Yeah.
Which is fucky.
It's hard to tell, and like, I'd assume it's probably going to take a while for them to finish, making the remake, but it's hard to tell when we'll see it. We might even see it like 3 years down the road. Who knows?
Yeah. I don't know. But also, it's crazy that E3 is already almost up. I didn't even realize it, but it's pretty much like, it's next month, isn't it?
Is it?
It is. It is next month. Yes, it's in June. So we're going to see like the Scorpio. We're going to see probably shit on the PlayStation 5. I'm pretty sure they're going to talk about that shit because apparently it's going to come out in 2018. And I'm pretty sure they're going to go computer based where you can fucking take shit out and add new stuff to it, because that's what like the Scorpio is all about. They're going to have like, it's going to be like PC based where you can exchange items like for old to put in for new. Or fucking whatever, you know what I mean?
Like the Forge, like the Halo Forge, like they did that where you can make your own areas and stuff, all that crap.
Yeah. So that's why I bought a PC, because I knew that shit was going to start happening, and I just didn't want to have to keep continuing to pay on a fucking ridiculous PS5 0.52x 5300.
Yeah, that's the reason a lot of people got out of the consoles, because if you get into PC gaming, you can just upgrade it and you don't have to buy a new one and all that shit.
Yeah, I mean I have a 1070, and 1080's out now. The latest is the 1080 Ti, which is like $600-$700. Pretty ridiculous. Yeah. Pretty much over the price of a console. I don't think I'm going to get a Scorpio. I'm pretty much done with Xbox for now. I mean, if I see something cool that I like an exclusive, then I might get one. But the Xbox One and Scorpio, I'm just not really, I don't care about it. like the PlayStation 4 and the PC. Like PC, I'm getting over like 100 frames per second. So it's yeah. Like I mean, I've been playing a game called Players Unknown Battlegrounds, which is pretty addicting. I mean, I've been playing a lot of fucking awesome indie games on my PC. Like, you know, you gotta wait forever for them to come out on the console. It'd take like 2 to 5 years for a fucking, you know, they said DayZ was gonna come to console and it still hasn't, and it's been over 5 years and they just now went to beta apparently. I don't have it yet, but I mean, you get cheaper games. I just bought Alan Wake. There's Alan Wake,
yeah.
Yeah, I bought that because apparently they're gonna stop that game because of some like fucking stuff that's going on. Like apparently they got some illegal rights going on with it or something.
Yeah, I heard about that. I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, maybe. So I bought it for $4 for like everything, the DLC and everything included with it. So I was like, fuck it, I'll buy it on PC. So I have it right now, and it's pretty decent. I haven't beat it or anything. I don't know if you did or not, but I know we used to play it back in the day.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah. But yeah, I bought that. I mean, shit's more like it's a lot cheaper on PC. I mean, you spend a lot. Like, I mean, on a lot of indie games, you don't have to spend a lot for like graphics cards or anything because it doesn't take much to play. But like, I spent like almost $2,000 on a fucking PC. I mean, I spent that much on my Mac, iMac, so I'm not really worried about it. But like, I'm glad I did that because I mean, games are a lot cheaper on PC, and you don't have to fucking pay to play, which is awesome. Yeah. Which I'm sure they'll probably do it in the future sometime. They'll be like, oh, PC, you have to pay fucking $60 to play online. It'll happen eventually, I'm sure. If not, that's fucking awesome. That's why I went to PC, because I'm tired of this shit. And the consoles turning into pretty much PC consoles. It's getting ridiculous. Like, it's like you can't even wait like 8 years anymore for a fucking console to come out and then fucking be awesome. It's the same shit over and over again. Fuck. So anyway, like that leads me to Friday the 13th. I had that on PS4. I was wanting it for PS4, but my PlayStation Live ran out, and it's like, you know what? Having a PC, I don't even have to pay for a fucking subscription or anything. So why not get it for PC? I mean, more people are on PC. It'll be a lot funner on PC. I won't have to worry about stupid shit blocking me from playing online. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to talk to the creators and say, hey, send me a code for PC. And they did. So, I mean, I'm getting it on PC. I don't know what you're getting it for. I'm talking over and over again. I'm really like drunk and fucking... But anyway, yeah, I got it for PC, so it's coming out at the end of pretty much close. It'll be here. What are you thinking about that?
Yeah, I'm excited to play it. I don't know if I'll get it for PC because I just never got into it. Like, I got a PC, I built it for gaming. Also, I wanted it to, render videos and stuff because I knew I'd probably be doing that too. But it ended up being I do that more. Because I started playing like the original Deus Ex for PC, and it was just so hard to get. I need to like really sit down and buckle and try to get used to it. But yeah, am I making sense at all?
Yeah, you are. Just keep going.
Okay.
You're talking really fast. I think we're both talking fast because we're drunk. So
yeah, I think we already explained that though.
But you weren't recording yet, so go ahead and explain to him why.
No, I explained. I said we just got done recording.
No, I mean explain to him why you're going to get it for... What console are you going to get it for? PlayStation? I mean, if you get it for PlayStation, I'll probably get it too.
I usually pre-order stuff for Amazon.com, but it's not listed there, so is it just a digital only?
Yeah, it's. I mean, they got a Kickstarter physical copy. I don't know when they're going to have the physical copies out, but apparently it is going to come out for all consoles, like around the release date. They were supposed to release it earlier for PC and like everyone that fucking did the Kickstarter, but I doubt they will because people are getting pissed off at them because they're not following up with Kickstarter people. Because I backed up too for Kickstarter, but they're not. They're giving everyone like the special Jason edition, like the Jason Comes Back from Hell edition. They're giving everyone that, and it's not Kickstarter anymore. So people are just getting really pissed off on Kickstarter with them. But they've been on and off on like telling people when the game's going to come out. But apparently it's coming out at the end of this month. So I don't know what they're going to do for Kickstarter people. But I figured it was supposed to come out earlier, but it's not. So I don't even know. I know it's really fucked up. But I got it for PC because my PlayStation Live account ended, so I got like a month because I'm about ready to move, so I probably won't have internet for a while. So I added a month worth of PlayStation Network. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm not gonna have this for PlayStation for a while. I don't want to spend $60 because they raised the price from 50 to 60, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it for PC. I don't have to worry about paying a stupid live cost, so I'm just gonna get it for PC, and I'm not gonna have to worry about that.
Yeah. I wish they could do it like where it's crossover, like you get it on Xbox and you can play with PC people.
Well, that's the thing, because I know they're doing that for a lot of games now, so I'm really like wondering if like sooner or later, because I know Microsoft and PlayStation are gonna supposed to be crossplay. I know that PC and Microsoft are some games, and I guess that game where you're playing as a car and you hit the soccer ball. I can't fucking think of the name. Fuck, I'm drunk. But anyway, I heard that's crossplay for all consoles. So I'm sure eventually it's going to be like, you know what, fuck it. We're going to let PC play with... I know they do with a lot of games. There are certain games out there that you can do that now. But like, it just... I don't know if they're going to do that for like any of these big games like Friday the 13th or, you know... Because I know a lot of the games are for PC... Indie games, they're not even going to come out on console for like another 2 years, and then you don't see them for like ever, and then it's like you don't even know what the fuck's going on. So like it's awesome to have a PC, like a gaming PC, because you can just download this shit for cheap and then play it, and you're just like, fuck this, I don't have to wait fucking 2 years for it to release on console. You just keep playing it, and you don't have to worry about paying for live. So it's just like you win. It's like an all-in-one. I mean, like, I'm happy that I did that, because now I can just download shit and be like, you know what, fuck it. And a lot of the time on Steam, it's cheap as fuck. So, I mean, I paid a lot, but fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it, chicken nugget.
2 tears in a bucket.
But, dude, yeah. So, how excited are you for the Friday the 13th game? Did you see, like, the wrestling? Did you see that thing I posted about where they did, like, wrestling commentary over fucking Friday the 13th?
Yeah, I saw that.
That's pretty fucking funny, dude.
That was funny. Yeah, I'm excited to play it. Like, I'll probably pre-order it so that I could download it, and then because they do this thing on Xbox where you pre-order it, and then they make sure that like you download it, but it's locked until it comes out. I don't know if PlayStation does the same thing, but I'll get it on Xbox since I'm sure that if they do cross-platform, it'll be Xbox and PC before it's, you know, PlayStation and Xbox and PC and everything. Did that make sense when I said that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I got a cold and I can't breathe out my right nostril, so I keep like doing that, and it's hard to breathe. So I'll probably cut those out of the podcast. No one wants to hear that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm blowing my nose on my sock.
Oh, that's hot, dude.
I got nothing else sitting by me. You know, I was wondering the other day. I was wondering why my socks keep breaking in half while I'm walking, and I realized it's because I keep jacking off them.
But yeah, so speaking of games, like I know E3 is coming along, but what did you think about the Prey game? I know you played the demo. What do you think about the game?
Yeah,
did you buy it?
I didn't buy it. I rented it, and it went back today, but I beat it, and yeah, I thought it was enjoyable. It was really tough. Like I had to dumb it down to easy mode to finish it.
Really?
It was pretty like I just kept dying and shit. But yeah, I dumbed it down. And it still took me a while to beat it. It was a pretty tough game, but yeah, if I had to just give you a review now, it would be that it's fun, but it's nowhere near as memorable and fun as the original.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why is that?
I don't know. It's tough. It's always tough to be and outdo yourself.
You're not close to the mic, man. You need to get closer. It sounds like you're outside driving in your car.
If I was lying, I'd be driving on the roof of the car right now, man.
AKA Ryan Wells.
Yeah, that's our Ryan.
That's our Ryan. That's
our Ryan. And we should make that a sitcom, dude. That's our Ryan.
That's our Ryan. And now a quote from That's Our Ryan. Hey, fuckers. Princess Power Punch, motherfuckers. Oh, fuck. I'm like all over the place right now.
Yeah, I'm fucking trying.
I feel like our orangutan right now jumping around. I don't even know what's going on. I'm focusing. Focus.
So if this is really, I already like planned out what these will be called based on movies. I guess the Random Talk podcast will be called Scumbag 2 or 3. 2
and why is that?
2 was Electric Boogaloo because the original was called 1,000.
What the fuck is Electric Boogaloo? I don't even.
Yeah, Electric Boogaloo is a reference to Breakin' 2. I thought it'd be funny. It's a movie about breakdancing. It's really shitty. There's a scene where a guy's breakdancing on the ceiling and shit. It's so stupid. But I thought it'd be funny if we referenced movies.
Well, that one got a lot of hits. I don't know what you did, but
that fucking picture, I guess. That's the only thing I can guess.
We just need to have some fucking ass, stupid ass, motherfucking pictures, I guess.
Yeah, if you get any ideas to like, oh yeah, put our faces on the Dumb and Dumber poster or something like that, let me know.
We should do a 3 Ninjas picture for the kickback and have our faces on it.
Yeah, we can.
With Colt. Fuck the other 2.
Mm-hmm. And the background will be the picture of the grandpa whenever she comes out with the bigger lady that's going to give him a shot and he has that weird fucking look in his face.
You can have that person too.
Or whatever it was that I said.
And this commentary goes out to Dr. Pepper. What a classic.
That's what you were drinking with your thing? Yeah, I'm drinking a Mountain Holla.
Mountain Holla.
Holla. I'll make you holla for $1.
$1.
Yeah.
What's that from?
I don't know. I don't know.
But anyway, also, speaking of stuff, we talked about Prey. We talked about E3 coming up, which is crazy. I didn't even realize it, but that's coming up. And people are thinking that Resident Evil 2 is going to come out at E3. But I wanted to talk about another movie that's getting a reboot, Resident Evil. Or not, fuck, we just talked about that. Cut that out. So another reboot that's coming out is Halloween.
I don't even think it's a reboot. I think it's just a sequel.
Yep. And apparently John Carpenter is going to, direct it or produce it?
Yeah, he's producing it. And
he's going to do the music. He's going to do the music too.
Yeah, he also did the music for the failed sequel that come out like a couple years ago. It was the one that was gonna have him like being killed in a prison. Since start out that way, he did a soundtrack for that. It's like an EP, but there's music for that on Spotify.
I actually like his music. He has like an album that just came out. Well, it didn't come out, but it's been out for at least a year or 2.
Yeah, he did a soundtrack, and then there was a part 2, which was like...
It's pretty sweet. So if you like John Carpenter shit, just go on like fucking Apple Music or whatever and just download his shit. But apparently like the Bloom, is it Bloom? Or Blum? Productions.
What's that?
Or whatever.
Oh, is that his production company?
Well, that guy, not John Carpenter, but apparently what's his name from fucking not Hangover, but fucking... Pineapple Express.
Yeah, the guy from Eastbound Down, Danny McBride. He's directing the movie, I guess, and he's in the new Alien movie, Covenant.
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it, but
we should go see it. We should go see it together and fuck afterwards, not with each other, but with chicks.
That's actually Aaron's favorite series, and he went and saw it. I haven't asked him what he thought about it yet.
I heard people are like, what the fuck, this is an Alien? And then I've heard this is fucked up. Some girl was like, you need to go see it, it's really good. But then I saw like on Facebook, someone posted a thing saying, Alien, you're going to buy it no matter what. So what the fuck? Like, I don't know. But I mean, I still kind of want to go see it. So we should go see it and then talk about it.
Yeah. But not drunk like we are now.
Oh, we should get drunk and fucking go see it because it'd be even better. But anyway, like I haven't seen that yet. I wanted to, but a lot of shit went down. So he is making Resident Evil, or fuck, why do I keep saying Resident Evil? He is making Halloween, and apparently it's going to be like, it's not a reboot. It's going to be after the first one, apparently.
It's basically going to be like Halloween 3. It's going to take place after 2. It's going to disregard like 4 or 5 and onward. It's going to be
all the stupid ones that fucking just kept going.
I like 4. I don't think 4.
Yeah, I liked 4 and 5. I liked them all except for the fucking Resurrection and H2O. H2O is okay, but
I even like Resurrection. It's stupid.
I fucking hate it, dude. I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
But I'm just wondering what the mask is going to look like.
Yeah, Danny McBride must be a fan of the series, a big fan of horror.
Him and the Bloon or whatever, his production, they both they've talked to John Carpenter apparently, and they're just gonna, I mean, I don't really know what's going on, but I know Halloween around 2018 is when the new one comes out in theaters. But that also directs me to something else. Puppet Master: The Littlest Reich.
Yeah, I heard they were rebooting Puppet Master.
Yes, yeah. Puppet Master. I've been seeing a lot of stuff, and I saw the clip, and I'm pretty fucking excited for this new fucking Resident Evil. God damn it. I'm excited.
Yeah, we did that. We did that on the Drunken Commentary, too. We kept calling Resident Halloween Evil, Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. We want Resident Evil 2. That's all we want. But anyway, Puppet Master: The Littlest Reich is coming out, and I saw like the teaser from the Texas little convention that they had. And dude, there's a new one called the Happy Amphibian, and I was like, what the fuck is this? This is stupid. But when you see him in the actual clips of the movie, he looks fucking badass, and I'm excited to see what the fuck he does. I'm sure he does some crazy ass shit, but I'm excited for this, and it's making me want to actually fucking make my own little puppet. Like, I'm actually going to be getting some mold, and I'm going to try and do like a tunneler, and I'm going to try and create my own. I have some ideas. I want to make like a puppet with sharp ass teeth. Like, he looks normal at first, but his fucking teeth gets fucking crazy. Like, demonic toys. How like the fucking clown and the teddy bear, when they get crazy, they like fucking change. But I watched the clip for Puppet Master: The Littlest Reich, and I know there's a dude from Reno 911, the main dude, is going to be in it.
Sabatshiri La Barbarina.
Yeah, him. He's going to be the main.
Awesome, dude.
He's going to be
that series.
Right? And I think it's like $30 or $25 to $30
It actually went down on Amazon. It's
did it?
Yeah, it's like $19 now.
Hell yeah, dude. Fucking Reno 911 is the shit. So if you like Reno 911, the main fucking dude, the mustache dude. Well, I mean, they all have mustaches, but fucking the cowboy new boot goofing dude. If you want to watch a movie, he's going to be the main protagonist in fucking Puppet Master: The Littlest Reich. And that's coming out soon, eventually. They've already done recording and everything for it. So they've already released like the new puppets. Apparently like people are like taking pictures and shit, and they realize that the Blade, he's hanging up in a ceiling clip, like in the video if you watch it, and he has a hook and a knife. So people are thinking like the Dr. Death looking dude is Blade still, but his face changes every time he kills someone. Torch is going to be in it. Pinhead is going to be in it. Blade. I don't know if they said Leech Woman, but they showed like a lot of people that are going to be in it already. But it looks like it's going to be decent. Like, I'm excited. I fuck Charles Brand. I'm sorry, Band. Sorry, dude. You're like my favorite as a kid.
Fuck Charles Brand.
He was Brand. Charles Band is the main dude from Full Moon. He's done like a lot of classics, but like his shit, like he doesn't care. He just like keeps releasing shitty movies, and like all the money he gets from like the dolls and replicas and shit, he should like save up and make an actual decent Puppet Master. But apparently he's behind the Little Strike as well. Like he's there watching him do it. And I know I saw like the clip, he was there taking pictures of the new dolls and stuff. So he's there and he knows what's going on. But like, I'm excited to see this too. So I'm hoping that it is doing a lot better than the Axis Puppet Master. Like Like, I'm a big fan of Puppet Master, and I have a Pinhead doll I've spent like almost $400 on.
You used to have like all the original toys too. Remember, like in the original videos when they'd show the toys, they'd be like, "Yeah, call this number," and you get these toys. You used to get those. Remember that fucking hot chick they used to have at the end of the videos too? She's like,
right?
Oh, yeah,
yeah. She would sit there with all the dolls.
Yeah, she's fucking hot, dude.
Dude, yeah, I know they'd like have a making of, and she would be there talking about it with the dolls. No, I got those dolls from Babbage's. Remember when Babbage's back in the day before it was GameStop and they fucking sold out and became shitty?
Yeah.
They had the Puppet Master dolls, dude, and that's where I used to get them from. And I remember, like, when GameStop first came, I remember I told you, like, me and my mom went into the store and they fucking threw away, like, Devil May Cry strategy books. They threw them away in the trash, and I picked it out. And my mom went up to him because she was pissed at me for taking. She thought I stole it, and she's like, "Yeah, my son took this out, and it's a Devil May Cry book." And they're like, "Oh no, we did throw that away." And it's like, what the fuck? Why would you throw away a strategy guide book to one of the greatest games in the world?
I love Devil May Cry, dude.
Dude, fuck yeah, dude. Devil May Cry, and it's funny because I loved the remake. I don't know.
Cry?
Reboot, I loved it. Kinda. Yeah, the reboot. I loved it.
I thought it was okay.
It was, I mean, for Platinum Games, like, they're fucking good at doing those kind of games. Like, they did Bayonet. They're good at that kind of shit, like fighting style shit like that.
Really,
and
just
like
action oriented, like just over the top. Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
and like,
man, it is hot today. Whoa, it's hot out here, man. It is hot today.
You know it's hot out.
Yeah, I just said that. I said it's hot out here, man.
Yeah, you know it's hot too.
Yeah, that's why I said it, man. It is hot out here.
I know, I'm just saying it's hot too.
Lacey is still getting on JB's nerves. And he's getting on his nerves too.
I loved the clip where, like, a fucking wig flew on his head, the white one, the long-headed one, and he's like, nah, and he fucking took it off. Like, I love that they did that. Like, it just, and I mean, like, the styles and shit, like the combos you could do, they made it the same pretty much. I didn't like the way that they did the Virgil style, like the DLC, like it was just like comic book style. Like, you didn't get a video, you didn't get this, you just saw comic book.
Yeah, I got the remaster version for the next gen consoles that has all that shit on it. Yeah.
Yeah, like I started doing the Virgil ones, but I was just like, you know what? This is fucking like, it's as if they just stopped caring and they just made it like a comic book style. They didn't show like actual videos or anything. They just stopped caring about it. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll stop playing it. But I mean, it was fun. I always tried to like get like the best combo. But I mean, I wish that Platinum Games could do like a second one. I didn't know if they were or not, but I actually, aren't they saying like the dude who made the original one is coming back and they're doing like another one?
Yeah, I remember they were talking about a part 5, like a sequel to the original series at one point, but I haven't heard much in a while.
Yeah, I saw like one little thing about it, and then that was it. Like, it was hush hush. So hopefully the guy who made the other ones, like the original ones, is coming back, because that's what they were talking about. And I mean, it would be cool. It would actually be cool. Like, I wouldn't even care if they brought Nero back, or whatever the fuck his name was. Nero? Is that his name?
El Negro. You ever heard of El Nino?
Exactly. They brought Negro back. Like, I got so used to him and his fighting style, and then they were like, oh, guess what? Dante's back. I was like, dude, his fucking Pandora box fucking sucks. I'm sorry. I want to play with Nero.
That was the biggest problem of part 4, was they give you 2 different characters. Just as you're getting used to playing with Nero, they throw Dante in there, and it's like, I have to get used to playing with Dante now, and it's just...
And it's funny, too, because I didn't even know, like, the box, you could choose, like, all the fucking different things, like his ninja style, like where he wears the mask and shit. Like,
they introduced that in part 3, actually.
Really?
Yeah, the different fighting styles, and you can level them up and everything.
See, I stopped playing at 3, and I remember you were so obsessed with it. I was like, dude, this is fucking... It was really hard. They did make it really fucking hard. And, like, I remember playing it, and I remember watching you beat it and, like, fighting all the bosses, and I would, like, help out and whatever, play it, whatever. But, like, I just couldn't get into it.
It's about as hard as part 1, really. I mean,
Yeah.
part 2 is really a step down in difficulty. That's if you played part 2 on like hard, it feels like part 1 close to it, like the normal mode of part 1. But yeah, they really stepped down the difficulty in part 2.
I know that
Part 3
everyone
was
hated
another.
part 2, but I liked it. The only reason why I liked it, it wasn't because of the girl that was in it, but I liked it because you could run on walls and do more shit.
Yeah, they added new combo moves and stuff. You run on walls. I liked that they added the girl part.
Was her name
but-
Lucia? Or what was the
Yes.
girl's name?
Lucia, I think.
I remember
Yeah.
my I think it was 2-disc. Wasn't it 2-disc?
Yep, the second disc was her campaign.
I remember, yes, and I remember my disc wouldn't work after a while. I got so pissed off.
I remember, yeah, the first time I ever played that game is when you lived with me and you had that game, and the only disc that worked was her disc because the Dante disc was scratched. So I played her campaign before I played Dante's.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't even know what the fuck's. It's all fucked up. Like, we got all these games coming out. We don't even know what the fuck's coming out for E3. I know they're probably gonna talk about Scorpio. I'm not even excited about Scorpio. What do you think?
I'm not going to buy it. I mean, unless my consoles mess up, I won't be buying another version of them.
Because I know they're gonna have like 3 or 4 different versions of the Scorpio, and like one of them's gonna be like a certain amount. And they're gonna be updated versions. Obviously, it's like that's where it's gonna clash with PC.
Yeah, my face is all numb, and I'm trying to I keep smacking it and shit. I keep smacking
that's
myself.
hot. That's hot. That's so.
But
hot.
what were you saying?
Like the Scorpio, like I know the Scorpio on the PlayStation 5. Apparently, the guy who's like said all this stuff's coming out is correct every time. So he's saying,
yeah, if you don't have the new systems yet, yeah, definitely go for the newer versions if you can afford them. But I'm sure the newer versions.
The thing is, though, I wouldn't even worry about it. Like, if you don't even have an Xbox fucking One or a PlayStation 4, just fucking wait till after E3, like a year later. Because, like, the PlayStation 5 is going to come out in 2018, and they're going to fucking, it's going to be like, oh, you can change the memory, you can change the fucking hard drive, you can change it's going to be stupid. They're pretty much going to PC.
Yeah, just basically make it like the PC where you take out like the old memory and you take out the old graphics card and put it into the new system. But I mean, is that any worse than like just updating the console every couple of months? I mean,
yeah,
because you can still play the old games if you have a lower grade graphics card. You can just dumb down the graphic. So it's hard telling, but yeah, if you're used to playing on consoles only and you never made the jump to PC, then maybe that's what you want.
Yeah, like I know that apparently the PlayStation Pro, I mean, it doesn't even feel like that. The PlayStation Pro is even out. Like, I have the PlayStation 4, I don't even have a PlayStation Pro. I don't even give a fuck anymore. Like, apparently, like, a lot of the PlayStation Pro games, like, apparently Destiny 2, it's not even out yet, but they're showing a lot of shit for it. It's not even going to play 60 frames per second for the PlayStation Pro. And it's like, seriously, like, you're updating all this shit, you should have your shit together.
Yeah, at this point, like I never really cared about frames per second, but at this point, most people do care. I'm just a minority in this, so yeah, you should be like trying to meet 60 frames at least.
I don't even care either. Like, the story, the graphics, I mean, as long as that's good, then it doesn't even matter. Like, I want to get a fucking Nintendo Switch, and I'm gonna wait till fucking December when the new Mario Odyssey comes out, but because there's like 2 games out now that I want, and that's fucking Zelda and Mario Kart, and I fucking suck at Mario Kart. But I mean, frames per second don't even matter, but I mean, like, it's just irrelevant. Like, you get all these indie games that come out for PC, and you're like, you have to wait fucking 2 to 3 years for them to come out to console. It's awesome because I can get all these games now and play them, and I don't have to wait forever. And that's the thing, because like, indie is coming out, and they're making better games than like the AAA games and whatever the fuck. Like, they're just coming out with all these awesome games, and it's just like, you get them on PC and it's cheaper, and you get them faster, and you can play them forever. And then everyone else is just like, oh, I'm just now playing this game. And it's like, dude, I've been playing it for fucking 3 years. So I mean,
the Indy, like I've been playing that Axiom Verge, the game that's like a ripoff of
Yeah,
Detroit.
yeah.
I'm really enjoying it. Like every once in a while, I'll get stuck and I'll stop playing it for like, I don't know, 2 days or something.
But then you want to play it, and you're just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna play it until I figure it out." And you do.
It's exactly like the Metroid games were, because they never gave you like much of an idea.
They didn't
where to
tell you
go.
anything. They didn't give you a strategy or anything. It was really hard to come by.
Yeah.
So it's exciting because you don't have to worry about fucking. Because I know a lot of these AAA games, they don't even come with strategy guide books anymore, or like fucking books in the covers, which is awesome because you used to be able to have like this extra thing with the case. Now it's just like they don't even give a fuck, and you still pay the $60. And then it's like, oh yeah, go online to this website.
Yeah.
So you don't get anything with it. But like PC, it's like, fuck it, if they're not going to give me anything, then that's cool. I don't even have to pay that much more. Like Indy, like PC in general is like $20 cheaper than like normal games. Like you pay $60 for something, and PC it's like $40. I don't have to pay for like Xbox Live or PlayStation Network. I just get it and I can fucking play
PC, you already pay internet. They don't make you pay any extra service, which is nice.
And I just hate that PlayStation Network is like, you know what? Xbox is paying an extra $10. We're going to make you pay. That was what was fucking cool about PlayStation. You didn't have to pay as much as the Xbox. I mean, Xbox was cool. I got rid of my Xbox fucking a long ass time ago.
PlayStation was completely free.
Yeah, at first, and then people were like, this is shitty. And they're like, you know what? We're going to have dedicated networks. We're going to fucking have servers. We're going to have all this shit. Fuck the old PlayStation 3. We're not going to have everything free. We're going to make you pay. But it was still cheaper than Xbox Live. And now they're just like, you know what? We're making all this money. Fuck you guys. We're going to make you pay an extra $10 more. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't even know like what I want to do. I know I have like a lot of friends that play PlayStation 4. I know I have a lot of friends that play Xbox Live, and I'm just like, I don't have an Xbox, and I don't plan on getting one. I can't stand Xbox. Like they haven't had any good exclusives, and I don't even know how long. Like they had like the Quantum Break, and you can get that on PC.
I think if Microsoft wants to keep like doing good, they should keep. They've done it before, but they should keep making it so that when you buy an Xbox game, you get the PC version for free and all this stuff. Like maybe they need to do, I was thinking like if you pre-order a game from Amazon, since they do this new feature where if you're an Amazon Prime member, you get it like $10 cheaper. So it's always cheaper to get it there rather than going to, Walmart at midnight. But if you get it there, they should also make it like a thing where if you pre-order it from there, they give you a code where you can download the digital version. That way you're always the first person to get the game, like you can download the game, and like I said, they have the lock on there so that as soon as midnight hits, automatically it unlocks, you can play it. But yeah, like if you get it from like Amazon, you still have to wait till they deliver it. They always deliver it on, if you pre-order it, they deliver it so that it's the day of release, but sometimes you're waiting for the mailman to come.
I've seen a lot of people say they pre-order on Amazon and they still get it like after it's been launched, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense, because usually if you're on Amazon and you pre-order it, it sends it to you like a day before it even releases. So you have it. Like
the only time that ever happens to me is if I'm not sure if I want to buy it, and then I wait, and then like 2 days before it comes out or the day before, like a Sunday, I'll pre-order it, and then sometimes they won't ship it till Monday, and then I won't get it till after it's already out. But
well, I had someone talk about how they had Outlast Trinity, because they said that apparently it wasn't going to come out unless you like pre-ordered it, the Trinity version, where you get it like the first one and then the DLC and then the second one. The
collection,
Yeah, and they were saying that they didn't even get it like on release. So they got it a day after it released on Amazon. I was like, that doesn't make any sense, because usually Amazon, when you pre-order stuff like that, you get it like the day before it's supposed to release. So it doesn't even make sense. Like, it's like, why even like pre-order anymore? It doesn't even make sense to pre-order anymore unless it's like a badass pre-order. So like now, like Amazon, like I've noticed a lot of things too. Like people have Prime and they don't even get shit until like the day it releases, and it's like it doesn't even make sense, because it used to be like you'd get it like before. And like,
every once in a while they'd fuck up and give you it the day before or something. That was only like if you're really lucky though, and if they underestimated how long it would take to ship it to you.
Well, I'm kind of scared because like I know Kickstarter, they were talking about how Kickstarter was supposed to get like the backers for Friday the 13th. We're supposed to get it way earlier, and like I'm kind of like I know that we're not going to. We're going to get it on the release date for everyone, which I mean I'm fine with. I don't really give a shit, but like it kind of makes me mad. Like, you know, what was the point in backing this game if? And they were all talking about how, like, yeah, Kickstarter backers are going to get this Jason. And they were like, you know what? Anyone that pre-ordered this game through our pre-orders is going to get the Tom Savini Jason Comes Back from Hell. So, yeah. I don't know. But, I mean, I know E3's coming up. I don't know if they're going to be like, add more things. Yeah. If I was a millionaire, dude, I'd be on Kickstarter every day. Fucking like, you know, they have those things where they're like, oh yeah, you get to play a fucking role in the game. I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna pay like $10,000 and play a role in this game.
I thought you were gonna say, if I was a millionaire, I'd be right on top of your car right now.
I'd be riding on their fucking car, dude.
Yeah, that reminds me. Did you ever play Shovel Knight that I mentioned before?
No, but I remember it. I remember it.
Did you ever look it up? It's kind of like people that were big fans of like NES classic games like Mega Man and stuff. They made their own game.
Yeah,
it's really fun.
I remember Michael Larson wanted to play it all the time, and I was like, I don't know. It looks kind of. I mean, it looked old school as fuck, but I wasn't really into it.
Yeah, it really does. It's one of those games that's like it's aimed at people that are nostalgic and want to play like old school type games, but it's one of the few that really work and feels like this game came out a long time ago and I'm just now finding it. Like they recently made an expansion pack that's basically like a whole new story with a character in the game. It hasn't come out on Xbox. I think it's come out on PlayStation 4, but I haven't got the chance to.
I thought it was out on Xbox already.
It came out on PlayStation 4, but I think like they have exclusive license to PlayStation, and they kind of wait a little bit longer to release it to Xbox. So they might have signed some kind of contract or something. But yeah,
I'm surprised they haven't come out with the new Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah,
remember the Ninja Gaiden where he had that long ass scarf? I'm surprised they haven't come out with like anything after that. I know they came out with like a little indie game, and you could actually I bought it for free because it was on like the PlayStation Plus network for free. And I remember getting it. I can't remember what it was called though.
Yeah, the last one I played was part 2 for the Xbox 360, and the fans were kind of like, this game's not so good. But the last one they think is really good was Ninja Gaiden Black, which was only for the Xbox, the original Xbox, and I never got to play that one.
Speaking of all this, what do you think about the Castlevania coming to Netflix?
Did you see that? Like, yeah, interesting. Yeah.
And apparently, like, they're doing The Witcher for Netflix as well. And apparently, like, the guy who made the books and the people who made the game hate each other. Like, they're not happy with how they made it.
Yeah, I guess the guy that made the game is accused of plagiarism by somebody that wrote some books for a different series. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, so there's people that are just like, I refuse to play any of them because it's total plagiarism, but is what they say. I've never read the series they're referring to or anything. I don't know much about it, but yeah.
Yeah, I played Witcher. I have Witcher 2 on my Mac right now, and I updated it to my Steam. Oh fuck! Oh, that wasn't good. That was not good at all. I spilled a water bottle. But I played The Witcher 3 and I had to sell it because like having kids, I couldn't actually fucking play the game because it was so big. And, like, they want you to work on your fucking everything.
Yeah, it's a big fucking game, yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, I just didn't have time to do it. Like,
Did you ever play the Doom, the new one?
No, I have not yet.
It's really fun. It's like...
I still haven't played it.
They didn't, like, part 3, they took a turn and made it like, oh, this is going to be like a survival horror game. And some people loved it. Some people were like, it's too much of a departure from the original. But the new one is like, we're going to make it like the original. And it has survival horror elements and the original element. It works really good. I think it's a really fun game. I still need to buy it.
So, like, do I need to get the expansion or just the original?
Yeah, I don't know. I've only played the original, so I don't know. I never even played through the third one. I started it, but I never finished it. I rented it a long time ago. Mm-hmm. And I remember Family Video got rid of it, and I couldn't rent it again. So, Yeah, if you want to buy that third one, you can get it for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, and it comes with 1 and 2 on the disc as extras. The classic games.
That's weird. I mean, I haven't even played the remake yet, but I heard a lot of great things about it, like the soundtrack too. Like, it's really good.
I feel like
I heard like a lot of people like the soundtrack more than the game.
I have the soundtrack. Yeah, it's really good. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Cool. Remember that?
So like,
Bride of Chucky.
Everywhere.
Dude, remember the first time we watched Bride of Chucky when it came out at your birthday party, and we were just like, dude.
Right? Remember when Ryan bought me like I didn't even expect it, but he got me like the White Zombie soundtrack with the fucking little girl on it, and he got me Limp Bizkit, the first soundtrack.
Yeah, that White Zombie song was on Bride of Chucky.
It was just normal fucking Rob Zombie.
Yeah, when Bride of Chucky came out, I remember like that year on your birthday we rented it and we watched it, and you, me, and like Lucas, who we talked about having on before, but we were watching it on your birthday and we were just like, dude, Jennifer Tilly's tits are amazing.
Yeah, now she's all nasty.
Shit. I still fuck Jennifer Tilly, dude.
Me too.
She's gotten chubbier, but like, oh well.
Speaking of that, like the Cult of Chucky, what do you think about that?
I haven't seen much. I saw that behind the scenes.
Did you see that picture I sent you?
Yeah, he had like shorter hair. I'm thinking maybe that's either Glenn or maybe they're playing on the fact that it's a cult. Maybe Chucky shaves his head at one point, like people in cults do. And maybe it grows back. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking it out when it finally comes out.
I don't know how I feel about that. Like after seeing that picture, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's always weird when they take an iconic character and change even the littlest thing about him. Like with the last Chucky movie, every once in a while you'd see a shot where his face looked really weird, and you'd just be like, like it was really jarring. Like he'd look good most of the time, and then every once in a while they'd cut to like a stunt doll or something where he'd have a slightly different face, and they'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like I remember when fucking Curse of Chucky came out, and we're like, oh, this is awesome. He's like new doll, and then when he had the stitches again, I was like, what the fuck? This is stupid. And then Jennifer Tilly showed up at the end. I was like, this just made it really stupid. So I don't know. Like I just wish that they would just like he would get a new. Like, they would just do like they did 1 through 3, where, like, they just remade, like, the facility and, like, new doll, blood went into it, you know?
Yeah, make, like, a totally serious original movie where, like, another kid gets the doll or something, yeah.
Like, fuck, dude, Andy's, like, I mean, I went to the convention, and Brad Dourif told me, like, I know him and fucking Fiona Dourif told me that Glenn still existed, but he was in another universe. Like, so maybe he's going to be in the Cult of Chucky. I don't know. I'm really confused. But they told me that he was still alive, but he wasn't going to be like in the, in the series for a while. So I don't know if he's even going to be in the cult. So like seeing him with the short hair, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's totally possible that whatever he told you might not be what ends up happening too, because he's not the creator. He only knows what Don Mancini, the creator, tells him, and it's always changing. So Don Mancini might change it, decide to do something else.
Yeah,
so it's hard to tell.
I remember I asked him, I was like, why is Chucky doing the like soul changing to the girl at the end of the movie? And he's like, he's just taking her soul. He's like,
he was just killing her is what he said.
He's just pretty much killing her. He's not like switching bodies. He's just killing her. So I don't know what the fuck that means.
I think at this point they know that whatever they in the last movie they're not going to continue with in the next movie. So they're just like, let's just do whatever, and then in the next movie we'll explain why Chucky's still in the doll for whatever reason.
But I know in the curse, like whenever like he would turn into like doll Chucky, like when she chopped his head off and he was doll version, it didn't kill him, and no blood came out or anything. His head just fell off. But he was still alive.
Yeah, that might be.
So like,
might be
maybe
a continuity error.
Now he has like the because I know that was like voodoo shit. So now he has like he's perfected the doll to where he can like fucking turn into a doll and not fucking get hurt by any stabbing or anything. So it kind of makes me think, what the fuck is this new one gonna have in it? Because like I know in that one she kept stabbing him and shit, and nothing was happening, and now like she's in the psycho ward, and I know that Andy is back. The original Andy Alex is back, and he's gonna help her out. But apparently it's got a lot to do with drugs. So like maybe she's gonna be like doped out, like how like Resurrection ended up, like where they kept feeding her pills. So maybe she's taking her pills, or maybe she's not, but she's gonna be like fucked up and like thinking Chucky's there and he's really not.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of a thing with cults too, is they kind of sometimes they'll take like ritual, like, oh, let's all do acid and shit, and it makes it easier to like convince them that you're whatever you want to convince them.
A god.
Cults do, yeah. So it's hard to. I don't know if it's going to be played as comedy or horror or what. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I know it's probably going to come straight. I saw that it was going to come at some theaters, but it'll probably be like The Curse of Chucky, where it just comes straight to DVD or Blu-ray.
Curse of Chucky played at some theaters too. They had limited runs. Yeah.
Yeah. But it just sucks because, you know, like back in the day when we were kids, we always saw these in the theaters, or like fucking. I know we didn't even see the other ones when we were younger because we were like, you know what the fuck is this? But like Bride of Chucky was in the theaters, I believe. No, actually no. Because remember we were like, holy fuck, it's already on DVD. But like I remember calling you and I was like, dude, fucking Bride of Chucky is out on DVD right now. Where the fuck were we? You know? And we both watched it. But like, you know, as kids we were fucking obsessed with it. But like the more we grow up and I watch it, it's like, this movie's fucking shit.
Yeah, I remember when I was in like, I don't know, 3rd grade and you were in 4th or 5th and you were telling, like, remember how they do this thing in the lunchroom where you could help the cooks out in Redmond School, which isn't around anymore. It's like an empty building just sitting around to be waiting to be demolished.
Oh,
but,
dude,
like,
that building, if you breathe on it, will fall down.
Yeah, but like we used to have these things where like, oh yeah, you can go down. They were like privileges where you get to go down and help the cooks out, get out of class and stuff. And I remember you were doing it. You were serving food.
Yeah, I remember that.
We were going through cafeteria, and you were telling me that was the first time I ever heard about Bride of Chucky. You were like, "Did you see the new Bride of Chucky trailer that comes on TV every once in a while?" And I was like, "No," and you were like, "Yeah." You were like, oh no, it's just you didn't tell me what it was called. You're like, it's a new Chucky movie, and you said something like, I think it's called like Bride of Chucky, and I didn't. It happened so fast because we were going through a line that I thought you said Pride of Chucky. So I remember going home and like putting the tape in the VCR, waiting. Like every time commercials would come on like MTV or something, I'd press record and like hope that the Bride of Chucky or Pride of Chucky that I thought it was called came on. And then I remember one time I turned a channel and just saw the end of it and saw Bride of Chucky, and I was like, oh, it's Bride of Chucky. I was like, I'm so fucking excited for this movie, and all I saw was like the very end of the TV spot.
And it's funny too because I think like at the time of the sellout of Paris Video, that one where I fucking took the son-in-law from you, or fucking no Biodome. I remember they had it there, and as soon as it released is when they sold out. So like I bought it. And it was on VHS, and it's just, it's so fucking weird, like, seeing how that was the last Chucky movie to go to, like, fucking VHS, and then everything switched over. Yeah. And, like, watching that, I was so excited, too, and I watched it, and it had the dude from Three's Company, and we were like, dude, fucking awesome, and, like...
John Ritter, yeah.
Exactly, and, like, it's just, like, it was a good movie when we were kids, but, like, now that I watch it, it's, like, fucking stupid.
That's funny too, because I just realized the only movie we ever saw of Chucky in the theater was Seed of Chucky, which is kind of depressing.
I remember we went to the fucking theaters to see it, and we're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I remember this black dude. That black dude got all scared.
The black dude with his family was watching the whole movie. He was laughing through the whole movie. Like we thought he was loving it, and then at the end, like we thought he was loving it. At the end, after the credit, like the little like pre-credit scene, he stands up and looks at the audience and just go, that movie was fucking shitty, man. And we were laughing. We were like, I thought he was loving the movie. He was sitting there laughing his ass off.
Dude, it's really shit. And I have like 3 different versions of that movie. And I just, every time I watch it, it's like, dude, what the fuck were they thinking? And I don't understand why Dawn would fucking like I figured like after that movie he would just get rid of fucking Tiffany and get rid of Glenn and just get rid of all of it.
I think him and
Tiffany are like fucking or something.
I think they're just really good friends.
Yeah, it just fucking sucks because like you saw her at the end of fucking The Curse of Chucky and you're like, you're like, oh my god, this is actually okay and decent and like good for like them to start over fresh, like, and then you see her at the end and it's like, this is fucking Bride of Chucky. They ripped off Bride of Chucky and made it the same shit. She slits the cop's throat, blah blah blah, takes his body.
Yeah,
it's fucking stupid.
I remember when that scene first happened, I thought, is this supposed to take place pre-Bride of Chucky? And
yeah, I was really confused, and then you're like, this is fucking stupid. This is dumb.
I think what happened is they just decided, like, yeah, we're making a sequel. The only way we can do this is if we make it a comedy, because no one's going to take a living doll seriously at this point. It's kind of like they decided, like back in the 80s, they thought like, oh yeah, we can make a movie about a killer doll. Even though it's aimed at adults, kids will still watch it. But now it's like, if a movie's rated R, they're just like, yeah, kids aren't going to be able to get into the theater and watch it. So they assume it's for adults only. And
then the thing that really pisses me off, it doesn't piss me off, but I'm just like, you know what? At this time, I'm just ready for someone to say, hey, Dolly Dearest 2 is coming out. Like, I'm so fucking tired of these Chucky movies. Like,
she's in here.
Fucking, if you say you're gonna change it back with Curse of Chucky, fucking do it. Stop being a little bitch. Fucking change it, make it horror again. It's not hard. It's really not. Like, if you're fucking the man, fucking go back to the facility, make a new doll, make new child's plays. Fucking just do what you gotta do, man.
But that's a script that
you're turning into Charles Band. You're fucking making shitty ass movies. And you're going to pay all this money, and you're just going to fucking... It's a letdown.
But that's a script he might have written if he thought, like, I can get a big studio to back this up. He probably knew from the beginning, like, this is going to be a low-budget movie. I'm not going to be able to get much money for this. No one's going to think Chucky's going to be able to sell any tickets at this point.
But it's Chucky.
I might as well... Yeah, he might have just thought, like, I might as well just write a script that takes place in one location that I know is easy to do for a little amount of money and all that.
Well, that's the thing. Like, now I don't even know if I want to watch the fucking what the fuck is it called? The Cult of Chucky or the Little Strike of Puppet Master. It's like, which one do I want to fucking watch? And honestly, I really want to watch the Puppet Master more than I do Chucky. That's how sad it is.
I'll watch both of them.
Well, of course. But I just think that the fucking Curse of Chucky is going to be a big fucking letdown after he just fucking came back from stupid shit. And like, I asked everyone like, what the fuck's going on? And they're just like, oh, I don't know. They were like keeping it hush hush. So,
yeah.
Like, I didn't even like Alex, the fucking who plays Andy. I didn't even think he would be in the new one. So I didn't even ask him anything really. But like, he's been there, he's been going to conventions. He's going to be in the new one. So he's going to go there whenever fucking Nika is going to be like going insane from all the pills and shit, thinking that Chucky's there. He's really there. I don't know what the fuck.
Is that Brad Dourif's daughter? She's going to be in the next one too?
Yeah, it's going to take place in the asylum. And apparently Andy's going to go there to help her out. Like, be like, what?
See right there, it's taking place in another one location, isolated. So they still have a limited budget. That's what they're telling.
So but like ending the first movie with the little girl and him doing that a day, like the fucking voodoo curse is really
Cult of Chucky. Yeah,
it's really fucked up. So it really doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they're probably just not going to even acknowledge it at all. I actually really like the post-credit scene where Andy shows up, but if you watch it on Netflix, it's not even there, so you don't even know it. Yeah, they took it off of the Netflix version for whatever reason.
So yeah, that's all I got to talk about. I don't have anything else. What you got to talk about?
Dude, I swear we just pressed record and thought like, oh, let's start a new one. I don't feel like What happened?
New one, dude.
Yeah, I'm looking at the recording and it says we're over an hour, but I don't remember shit that we talked about.
That's because we drunk crunk, bruh.
Hopefully,
I feel like puking right now.
I was trying so hard to make sense, so hopefully I
making
did.
sense. You did.
Okay, but it might be because we're drunk and we understand each.
So it's gonna be like when you listen to it tomorrow. It's gonna be like, "Yes, yeah,
I'm listening tomorrow, and I just keep going like, oh man, remember that time we watched this in the theater and it was you and Zach.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
I kept saying that on the resurrection.
So
one.
wait,
I was like,
you beat Prey though, right?
Yeah, I did. Mm-hmm.
So
have you played it at all?
No, I haven't. So does it have anything to do with the first one at all? Like, does it make you think of it?
Yeah, it definitely seems like it takes place in the same universe, but I'm pretty
really
sure
fucked up.
Yeah, it's completely different from the first one.
Transform into shit.
Yeah, you can. I didn't it's one of those games that you can play through it multiple times and unlock new abilities like Deus Ex or something. I didn't unlock any of the alien abilities my first playthrough, where you can kind of shapeshift into these different creatures. But yeah, that's something you can do, but I didn't do it. So it's cool. It has 2 different playable characters, so there's definitely replay value.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm left with nothing to talk about. So, I mean, if you have anything left to talk about, we can talk about that.
I mean, this is basically the end of the podcast, but we're just gonna keep recording until we decide. Are you tired yet?
Dude, I'm ready to fucking end it.
Okay, let's go ahead and end it then. I was just gonna say, let's just keep recording, man. See what happens.
I feel like I'm gonna puke.
Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and end it.
Okay.
No, there's no guarantee this will come out though, because I have to listen. I have to listen to it and make sure it's good.
It's good, man. It's good enough. I think we were serious about all the aspects we talked about. Fucking Resident Evil.
I don't remember shit that we talked about.
I do, and it was good. You were focused on all of it. So I think it was actually better than our last random podcast.
You think so?
So maybe you should get drunk every time.
All right, we'll go ahead and thanks for tuning in. We're gonna go ahead and go save the world now.
So this is Mac,
and this is Zach,
and we gonna save the world.
Peace.
And make sure you get some of that jizz off your face.
Don't forget to export it.
Oh, dude, I feel like I'm gonna puke.